not too shabby. Cut up a few more pieces. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Janae and this is Janai's Kitchen. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So just in case you didn't know, my channel is centered around food. I try viral recipes, I share budget-friendly meals, I do food reviews, and then I also do product reviews. And that's exactly what today's video is gonna be about. I found this food chopper at Ross, so I'll unbox it, wash it, and then I'm going to review this with you guys. All right, so let's open this up. So this is from the brand Kitchen Concepts. It is a food chopper. It slices veggies and fruit in one motion, helps to shorten your meal prepping time, and then it comes with a storage container to store the food after chopping. I see these online a lot, and I don't know. I didn't know if it was worth 20 something bucks, but I found it at Ross for like $11.99, so I figured I'd give it a try. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. So the container to store the vegetables in after you chop it is plastic. So the vegetables, once you chop them, will fall into this container here. This gets placed on top here, looks like. This comes off. Okay, so I have it all out of the box. I went and rinsed it off, so I'm gonna wipe it off really quickly. It is plastic, so it won't go in the dishwasher, and that's okay. And then this came with 3 different size blades. And you can use this for your fruit or your vegetables. And it also came with this scraper. Alright, now that I have it unboxed, let's use this to chop up some onions, peppers, apples, and pickles for tuna fish. It just goes inside like that. Pretty easy. And then I'm going to start with onions. And so I'm going to use the fine blade for my onions. And then it just pops in like that. Okay. So it didn't come with any assembly instructions or anything, but let's see if it's worth it. I think I'm gonna chop it in half just to make it easier. Okay, so that's my bad. It's user error. It's not completely on the thing. Okay, so that's my fault. I think, yeah, I had it on backwards. So let's try that again. I was gonna say, Okay, so it wasn't completely in, so let's see. Let's take some of it out. Okay, so I was a little nervous to break it, so let's try this again. But so far, I don't know. Okay, so you have to put some pressure on there. So the first time that I did it, I was a little nervous. I didn't want to break it. So far, that's pretty good. All right, let's try the pepper. Okay, the blades are nice and sharp. All right, let's try apples. For my apples, I'm gonna take this off and go with this blade. Just to give some variety and texture for my tuna fish. Actually, no, I'm not. That chopped it a little bigger than what I would like. So no, I don't like that. Not for tuna. Because it's plastic, I'm like afraid I'm gonna break it, but it's pretty durable. All right, I'll try this blade. Yeah, that's better. So definitely. All right, so I'm all done. I chopped up a bell pepper, an apple, and an onion. I felt a little discombobulated doing it just because it was my first time using it. This is also plastic, so I was a little nervous. I felt like it was going to break, but it is pretty durable. So my honest review of this Kitchen Concepts food chopper is gonna be a 8 out of 10. I think this is gonna be a perfect time-saving kitchen gadget if I wanna make a salad and chop things up really quickly. Honest, I lose patience when it comes to chopping vegetables. I will chop up what I need and then store the rest in a Ziploc bag like you see here. I had my bell pepper and onion in here. So this is gonna come in handy when it comes to just quickly chopping up vegetables, and I can store them in a Tupperware or a glass container and put them in the fridge and then just grab them when I'm ready to make my meals. It was a little hard to chop up the vegetables. So this is my first time using this device, so I wasn't that comfortable, but I found that it did take a little bit of pressure to actually chop the vegetables. Maybe with more use, it will become a little bit easier for me and it won't feel so awkward. And so I'll update you guys on what I think about it. But once again, this is $11.99 from Ross. There are some other brands out there with different types of blades. So if you're interested or curious, check it out on Amazon. I had 2 food choppers stored in my Amazon shopping cart and they were ranging from about 20 to like 25 bucks. If you can find one on sale, I definitely recommend giving it a try. Alright you guys, so that's it for today's video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, or simply share this video with someone that you think would benefit from it. I love hearing from you guys, so if you already have a food chopper, please comment below what brand you have. And if you'd like to connect with me, maybe you want me to review a product or a viral recipe, go ahead and send me an email at janaiskitchen@gmail.com. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.